Hi there, I'm sitting in my kitchen here, and this is, I think, one of the last videos we're going to do in this course. That's pretty cool, hey? Now, this, let's see, there's some words in this particular lesson that are kind of big words. However, that doesn't mean the concept is difficult. It just there's some big words. For example, a title for something like this would be the relationship of angles formed by parallel lines cut by a transversal. Well, first of all, the easier way to say it is, here's two lines. See the green lines? They are parallel. They are going the exact same direction. They are cut by this red line, and that line is what's called the transversal. Okay? Big words, but really, that's all that is. Now, we have four angles here. A, B, C, and D. There's four angles there. And down here we have E, F, G, and H. Something cool happens when you cut with the red line through here. Something cool. The angles have certain relationships with each other. And I color-coded them with, certain colors to try and help us remember this, okay? You can always come back to this video to remind you about what is what. See the A and the D? Those two angles are identical, okay? If you took two sticks and if you measured this angle and you measured this angle, they would be identical. You can take your fingers and if you looked at this angle and this angle, identical angles, okay? Same with the B and the C. Those two angles are identical. Are A and B identical? Obviously not. So, remember the last lesson we talked about two angles and they would total 180 degrees? So angle A plus angle B will total 180 degrees. And that is called a supplementary angle, but again, a big word, don't worry about it. So can you kind of see that if I said angle A was 30, you could tell me all the other angles here. You could say, okay, this is 30, so D is 30. Angle B would be, well, 180 degrees, take away 30 wait a second. Did I say this is 30 degrees? Okay, what am I thinking? Look at this angle. It's way too big to be 30 degrees. Did I say 130 or 30? I don't remember. My daughter's here beside me, and anyway, let's try again. If this was 130 degrees, then this would be 130 degrees. Angle B would be 180 minus 130. So B would be 50 degrees and C would be 50 degrees. Okay? So when an angle is across from one another like this, it's called a vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite. Okay? These two are vertically opposite and these two are vertically opposite. Is that cool? All right. Now, look down here. Believe it or not, this down here is just a mirror image of what's happening up here. Okay, so I have it yellow still. Angle E and angle A are identical. Can I prove that to you right now? I'm going to take this. Look at that. I made it so that it dislodged. Pretty cool, eh? I'm going to slide it down. Okay. Can you see how angle E and A are identical? I'll move it back up now. All right. Now, angle E and angle A are called corresponding angles because they're in the exact same spot. Just this one's on level 1 and this one you could say is on level 2. But they're in the exact same spot, the top left here. Okay? Angle D is identical to which other angle? Yes, angle D and angle A are identical, but angle H and angle D are also identical, okay? And those are also called corresponding angles. So which angle is corresponding to angle F? That's right, angle B. If I said which one is vertically opposite to angle F, you would say, hopefully, angle G. What if I said which angle is corresponding to angle G? Hopefully you would say C, angle C. Holy cow, I screwed this up. I put the letters up here, up on top, and these on the bottom, but it doesn't really matter. All right, more words that I have to tell you. Okay, and this is just a situation where I just want to tell you I don't know, give you some new words, and then hopefully you can practice this on the Khan Academy website. At least this gives you a little bit of insight. These two angles, see the B and the H? They actually have a relationship. If H was 130, just like it was before, remember these two were 130 up here. This one is going to be, and you can figure it out by saying, okay, H and A are the same, so 130, 130. So B has to be B has to be 50, because 180, take away this A here, which is 130, will leave you with 50 right here. Okay, so H and B, they add up to 180, just like A and B add up to 180. So these are called, a special name, co-interior angles. Okay, interior being the inside of this thing. See how they're kind of on the inside? And they're on the same side. So they're called co-interior angles. They add up to 180 degrees. Okay, one more thing. I have to tell you this last thing. The H and the A, you know they're identical. There goes my phone. I'm going to ignore that. The H and the A are called alternate interior angles. Alternate interior, meaning they are on the inside, but they're on opposite sides. So they're on the inside, but one's across on this side and one's way over here. Those are identical. Same with the G and the B. Okay? Somebody's going to leave a message on my phone here right now. Let's see. Oh, great. Don't you hate that? Hopefully they hang up the phone soon. Man, oh man. There we go. It's turned off by itself. What kind of crazy world is this? But I guess when you're a parent, you know, I can't stop and edit all this out. So, is there anything else I needed to mention? So if I told you, once again, let's just do this one last time. If you found out that this was 130 degrees, then you could fill in every other angle you see here. This is 130. This is 130. This is 130. And then you quickly say, oh, wait a minute, F. Okay, F has got to be 150 minus this, so F is 50 degrees. G is 50 degrees. B is 50 degrees. And C is 50 degrees. Okay? And if you forget that, try to visualize what's going on right here when I go like this. Okay?